All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with my stream, but I wanted to chop it up with the people. I want the people to see, that they speaking to the art man. You know what I mean? I don't just want to be playing the background. But shout out to my dude, cousin Doom. We in the motherfucking building. Man, we 2 weeks out from Haney versus Norman. I know everybody wants to know what would Art Man do if Haney doesn't win. But I guess we'll never know because that nigga's about to cook Brian Norman 10 rounds to two, man. My dude insane got dev by KO, but a lot of people starting to lean towards a KO option. That's really telling. A lot of folks leaning towards a KO option. My picks still stay the same. I'm still rolling with a unanimous decision, but a lot of people starting to pick Dev by KO. They're saying things like Debo Dev. We might be getting a new version of Dev, the Debo version of Dev. Debo Dev. That's what they said. Shit got a ring to it, don't it? Oh yeah, but yeah. They call that man Debo Dev and the new. I man, just looking at the things, all things considered, like Devin, the size right now, and how he's looking visibly in the ring. I don't know. Y'all haven't seen the spar, so it's really hard to really like go into detail about that. But seeing how he looks, man, you would think this guy is the fucking future welterweight king. I'm calling right now. I'm calling right now. He's about to beat Brian Norman up and bring a lot of eyes into this division. He gonna wake up this division. I'm telling you. This fight's gonna change the 147 division. The last time we had a spark was Errol Spencer Crawford. This one's about to be better than that. Watch. Watch. It already started off better than Errol Spence versus Crawford. You know why? Because you got two young guys that's in their prime, no major fucking car accidents, no nothing like that. Two young undefeated guys ready to let it off right now. So he's already starting off pretty good, man. Dev beats Brian Norman. He needs to go on and fight another big fight at 147. He can't slow it down. I think this division definitely gonna be his division. Said Haney gonna knock Norman out. Shit. Nigga, he knocked Norman out, nigga, and saying you gotta be the first nigga to have a fucking custom made. Haney knocking out Norman hoodie. On me. You gotta get that shit. I gotta send that shit right to the hood. I gotta send that shit right to the set, nigga. Out there in Long Beach. I'll make you a gray Raiders colors version of Devin Haney knockout Norman just for the set. Said Haney knocking out Norman. Hey, look, at first, when niggas said that, that do sound a little crazy. Like, damn, Haney hasn't knocked out shit in a minute. But man, once you know, you seen that footage, man, and that nigga looking crazy, looking like Debo Dev in that spar, nigga, you gonna be like, man, fuck that. When can I put my money up? Where can I put my money up on KO? Which bet nap do I want to use? I can't wait for this fucking fight, dude. Like, I feel like we done talk so much about it, dude. People don't believe it. They don't believe that Haney really like that. They think that this nigga's washed. They want to believe that this nigga's washed. They want to believe that this nigga Norman is the key. Got these grown ass niggas fall in love with a man's southern draw. Like, what we doing here, man? I love the way Norman talk. He's such a star. The way he just talks like that, shouty. The way he just says shouty like that. I like that. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you niggas like. Man, I'm here to talk about some motherfucking skills while you niggas is talking about how a way a nigga talk. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit at all, nigga. I'm trying to see some fucking skills. So they got this clip of Dev, right? Dev and Norman doing a little face off. And Dev says something that Floyd said, which is he said, violate, I'm gonna demonstrate. And this nigga Norman funny as hell. He talking about some nigga, hold on. Did Floyd say that shit? This nigga wanna be like Floyd. I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny. That's just funny. But then again, I'm like, nigga, let me find out you comparing this nigga to Floyd. Let me find out you see some Floyd in Dev. I think I think Brian Norman, he's studying Dev. I think he's studying Dev for sure. Not just in the ring. I think he's trying to study Dev outside the ring, his characteristics. He said, I'm ready to see the speed difference, how fast oh yeah, definitely. I was speaking on that earlier today. That speed difference gonna be the teller, bro. I can't wait. Everybody think Devin is a pussy. They think he pussy. And Dev gotta prove these niggas wrong. That's what I love about this boxing shit, dog. Cause you could say, oh, a nigga ain't from the hood, a nigga ain't do this, a nigga ain't that. But that nigga go in the ring with him, nigga can change all that, change your whole perspective on everything. Boy, that nigga Dev, the way Dev beat Regis, that nigga had to reevaluate his fucking his life, his career. Hold on, where the fuck I put this lighter at? Nigga had to reevaluate his whole life, his career, cause that nigga had that mindset of, oh, a nigga ain't from the street, so a nigga can't beat me. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Said, bro, you zesty as fuck, but here you are in my fucking channel looking at me. Said, did I just watch? Bro, please don't even bring that shit up here. I just seen the slow mo clip. I just seen the slow mo clip of this nigga Luba getting stopped. I said, nah, yeah. When's the funeral? Because this nigga, his career is done. Said Regis dedicated his life to hating on Dev after that shit. Man, that nigga was even believing that snack shit. Oh yeah, Dev really cheated me, bro. Because boxing expert 212 account on Twitter with no profile picture said so. Said Lubin disappointment this weekend. Not gonna lie, I thought he'd at least make it to the fifth round. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people looking at him real shitty right now because they like nigga, you could at least made it to the third round, nigga. You two. Say that's gonna be Norman this month. Oh yeah, fight what? The fight like in like 13 days. Soon to be 12 days. I'm ready. Say he tried to jump on the Ryan train too. Hope not. Lubin cost me $50 this fucking weekend. Shit pissed me off. Pulling that shit, man. But yeah, anyways. So where's Lubin? I mean, not Lubin. Where's fucking Brian Norman Jr. Senior? Have they touched down in Saudi yet? Have y'all seen any posts from them saying that they're in Saudi? I hope this government shutdown didn't ruin they flight, dog. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, we arrived to Saudi late because of Trump. You see, you really got to blame it on Haney them because Haney them team. I could have sworn they were saying some Trump shit, and because of Trump, the government shut down. So you really got to blame Haney's on the reason why we showed up to Saudi late. I can hear Senior saying some stupid ass shit like that. The boy's still not in Saudi yet. You say you lost 150 on that Lubin fight? Ooh, man, you could have spent that on artmanapparel.com. You tweaking, buddy. You could have spent that on Artman Apparel. You could have spent that on artmanapparel.com, buddy. So, yeah, the boys still ain't over here yet. They ain't getting they're not gonna get acclimated to the weather, right? That's why niggas is saying some funny shit now because they already gotta get their excuses right. So those who don't know, senior, he Brian Norman Sr., he's going around saying things like if he gets a fair shake, he's gonna beat Devin Haney and all. But for those in the know, when niggas start talking like that after having a week of months of being super confident, uh, that's letting people know that nigga they know that there's a high possibility that they can lose, so they need some type of cushion to fall on. They need some type of cushion to fall on, and this is that saying, hey man, see them niggas probably gonna rub some cream on me where I don't feel right. With my son, he flew over there, he didn't feel right. We still try to give y'all a good fight. This is the reason why my son he couldn't block a jab because he was sick. Them boys got him sick. Now I gotta troll the fucking Norman fans on Twitter. Them boys still not in Saudi yet. Hold on, I gotta share this link to my bro. Hold on, I gotta share this link. Let everybody know we live on YouTube right now. But yeah, man, I can't wait for this fight, dude. A lot of people picking Brian Norman because they see all the muscles in his back and shit, and they like his southern drawl. They like his southern drawl. They want to be that nigga. Best friend is some bullshit. So what's the keys for Devin winning? The keys for Devin winning is boxing smart, but take educated risk. Take educated risks. Use veteran tactics to beat this young guy. I think what Dev really got to do for real is let dude blow his load early. Pause. Let dude blow his load early. Let him just try to knock it. Yeah, at least let him try to knock your head off for the first couple rounds because that's what he's gonna try to do. He's gonna try to get you off your game. He gonna try to get you off your game. And then around sixth, seventh round, that's when you start letting them hands fly more. I'm not saying Dev should just be a fucking like Lomachenko for the first 6 rounds and not do anything. But no, I feel like Dev should just do what he does early, which is what he normally does, which is jab, maintain distance, rack up on points. But don't really show out, don't show off all that new shit until around round 6, 7, 8. Because this young guy, he's never been 12 rounds before. And I know people gonna say, oh, well, he went 10 with this guy, nigga. 10 is not fucking 12. And especially if you throwing punches and missing. That stamina is gonna go down pretty fast. But yeah, I say Dev, he takes him into like the 6, 7th round and drown that kid, man. Tag him up for the first 4 or 5 rounds. Tag him up, maintain distance, jab him. When he tries to get close, hit him with a straight or pull him in. Then when you start seeing this guy fade, that's when you start flexing that speed on him. 1, 2 down the pipe. Step back. 1, 2. Ah. As soon as he come through, 1, 2. Ah. Check hook on the inside. Brian Norton try to swing on him, throw some wild ass punches. You pull him in, clinch that nigga. Clinch him. Ref try to break up the clinch. You break up the clinch. Pop. Hit him with some fast shit. Real shit he don't even see coming. By the 10th round, that man gonna be in there trying to take your head off with the last little bit of air he got left. And Dev just gotta maintain distance. He don't even, bro. There's so many ways Dev can beat Brian Norman. There's only one way Brian Norman could beat Dev, which is knockout. Trying to knock Dev out. Dev, he can either outbox this nigga or he can box and bang this nigga and probably TKO him. But I really don't expect. I don't expect Dev to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he do. It's in there. Based off the footage, it's definitely in there. It's definitely in there. But Brian Norman, he's gonna go in there. He's gonna be trying to take Devin head off, and that's what the Dev's gonna have to deal with early. It's a young, strong black motherfucker with muscle trying to come and take your head off, nigga. Athletic young black nigga trying to fucking take you out. You gonna have to deal with that early. You gonna have to fucking try to handicap him early. And Dev gotta hit him with some shit that he's gonna respect. Dev gotta hit him with one of the fucking that boy Chica right here that he that landed on Norman. That straight right down the middle. Make him feel that shit. But my money's overly good on Dev, bro. I'm not no second guessing ass nigga. Nah. If Dev's what I see in that fucking footage, he gonna beat the shit out of this kid, bro. He gonna beat the shit out of this kid for real. And this kid gonna learn a valuable lesson. And boxing gonna learn a valuable lesson. Stop trying to diagnose niggas when you're not a fucking doctor. Niggas talking about this nigga got PTSD and some more shit. Nigga, you don't even know. You don't even know, man. This nigga been whooping these niggas ass in sparring, bro. And I know they like to say, oh, sparring is different from the real fight. I get it. I get it. But niggas whooping on guys that I view as a better fighter than fucking Brian Norman, which is crazy. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Said Norman didn't have one fight where he was fluid. He got to come. He's been stiff. Brian Norman's been stiff his whole career, and he's gonna go in here stiff as shit again, bro. He's not fixing that shit. He's gonna be. He's gonna try to go in there and try to be on some smooth, elusive shit, but he's gonna still be stiff, man. He's been stiff his whole fucking career, bro. No head movement, feet fucking squared. This emotion, his stance, his whole fighting stance is just so squared, bro. So squared and wide. Go watch the boy Chica knocked out. Don't even just watch the right hand that land. Watch where this nigga feet was planted when he fell like that. And when he fell over, that nigga legs was in the air like he was looking like that football player, the one that was laying down with his fucking fingers. That's how the fuck he was looking, bro. Off a straight right hand. Man, I'm telling you, man, they're about to cook this young nigga, bro. So I seen stiff fighters trouble Mayweather give former stiffest time. And that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm talking about, brother Julius? Niggas will say Dev is not Mayweather and say, well, they seen things like Mayweather have troubles with certain type of guys. Julius, I'm gonna be honest. This is my opinion. If Dev would have fought Brian Norman before the Ryan Garcia shit, if he never fought Ryan Garcia and fought Brian Norman, I feel like Brian Norman would have had a better chance at winning because the Devin Haney who fought Ryan Garcia, he went through that obstacle of a motherfucker dropping him. So he realized that hey, my defense has to be on fucking point from here on out. My shit has to be on lock. I have to be ready, 100% ready. So I feel like he's not gonna go in here and fight a foolish game with a fighter like Brian Norman. And him in that face off lets me know that he's aware. He's aware of what's going on. He told Brian Norman, he said, Brian Norman, I'm not a fool. I know you have power. I know you have power. That's something that we're watching. I know you have fucking power. So he knows he's not going here blind on some, oh man, you ain't gonna touch me. Your power. Overrated, nigga. So you feel that art? Yeah, I'm saying that's and a lot of people looking at Devin like, oh, it's because you got dropped by Ryan. It's just a curse. You done. You finished forever. But in reality, it's more like now you got to stick on. You remember when Mayweather had to change? Mayweather switched it up. He became total defense in the Money Mayor, but he was still great offensively. But his defense was on point because he knew at this point in my career, I have to switch things up. And I feel like Dev knows this going into the welterweight division. I think he's gonna handicap this dude. He gonna handicap him. And niggas gonna get the complaining about clinching. I can hear it now. Oh, Dev's doing too much clinching. That's not fair. That's not fair. He punched him after the clinch. He didn't expect that. Oh, it's too much clinching. Every time Norman try to get close, he got to smother Norman. I wouldn't be surprised if Dev he takes away all that shit from Norman. And I wouldn't be surprised if Norman wastes his energy trying to out muscle Devin in the clinch. Probably get a point taken away trying to throw a nigga around in the fucking clinch. I wouldn't be surprised. A nigga get frustrated. Don't act like we ain't see Dev do it. Dev, the type of fighter, he'll throw 1-2 down the middle and he'll just fall on you with a fucking clinch. And the fighter be mad as hell, like, what the fuck? This nigga just hit me with a fucking 1-2. Like, get the fuck off me. Real shit. But that's just a part of boxing. I know people hate that clinching shit, but it's a part of boxing. I've seen fighters use the clinch really, really well, and it helped them. Prime example, go watch what's his name? J Rock versus Hurd. Man, his clinch game was on point. He had his arms wrapped up. He was using clinching to catch his breath, and then position himself right. Position himself right where okay, I'm gonna bounce off the clinch, and I'm gonna knock this guy with my fucking shoulder. I'm gonna pop him with some shit. Step back before the ref even say some shit. It's just certain guys. Certain guys know how to do certain things, man. Some guys are experienced, and I feel like Dev's gonna use all that experience to his advantage against Brian Norman, who is the green fighter. Brian Norman is a green fighter, man. I don't care what nobody say. I'm listening to the shit he's saying in the camp. He's talking about some I'm not, I don't got no nutritionist, no chef. I'm making the weight on my own, I'm cooking my own meals and all that. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying, hey, nigga, at the highest level, you might need a little team. You might need a team to help you. And the fact that you supposed to be training for the hardest opponent of your life while you making your own meals, trying to worry about cutting on your own, and now you about to travel to another country, and it looked like you guys are late on y'all flight. So yeah, man, the guy's green, man, and I wouldn't be surprised if he falls for some just simple veteran tactics in the ring. I wouldn't be surprised. Say you can clinch and move that pivot. That's what Lubin probably should have done. Yeah, but we don't need to talk about this guy. He needs a rest. His name need a rest for a little bit because right now it's being kicked through the fucking mud. It's some more shit. Said, man, I hate what happened to J Rock. J Rock was really a good fighter to me. I ain't gonna lie. It's just that I just feel like physically, it was just tough on him, man. When he fought the bigger, stronger guys, that wasn't heard. They put the pause on him. He said they spent the money, the flight money on the helicopter at the media training day. These niggas. This nigga fucking Brian Norman think he TIP. Said Luber gig. Luber versus Brian Norman at 154. After this fight. Man. What Lubin not Lubin, what's his name? Norman's keys to victory. He should try to not try to outbox Dev. This whole I've been hearing him say, "Oh, I'm gonna go in there, outthink Dev, and outbox him." That's some dumb shit to do. I don't think he should try to do that. You said, "Please, no, don't tell him." I shouldn't tell him. You know what? Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't gonna tell him shit. I ain't gonna tell him the fucking keys to victory. You right. I ain't gonna tell him shit. Somebody said, What's Brim gonna ask me what's Dev's weakness?" So I can go tell these niggas so they can go running back and tell the fucking Ryan Sr. Hell no. Devin's weakness is not fighting his fight. That's it. Say he got a punch with Dev. Maybe. It's gonna look like Creed versus Drago Jr. if Norman comes ready. Norman gonna come ready, man. And that's why you can't really count Norman out because he's still a young, strong black fighter. You know what I mean? You can't count that nigga out. But that shit can only get you so far. That shit can only get you so far. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Said how will Dev react with clocked? And that's the thing. That's what we gotta find out. That's what we gotta find out. Said, will this fight be an instant classic? I think so. I think from the opening bell, it's gonna be a classic because Norman gonna go in there. He gonna come in there swinging. He gonna go in there, come in there, trying to swing, bro, and knock this nigga Dev head off. And Dev definitely gonna get. I can see Dev. I can see Brian Norman starting to fight on some like trying to be on this fake haggler shit and try to walk Devin Haney down, and I can see Dev immediately doing what people think he's gonna do, which is get on this bike. I can see Dev immediately getting on his bike, but he's not gonna be like Lubin, who just leans on the fucking rope. I can see Dev using lateral movements, and as soon as Norman think that he got Dev quartered, I can see Dev hitting fucking Norman with a counter right hand down the fucking pipe, just like Boy Chica did, but faster, and I can see him pivot out. I can see him frustrating Norman with a jab, and I can actually see him backing up Norman. And I know that shit sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but watch Norman fights, man. When he's fighting a boxer, man, they're always able to land that 1-2 down the middle. If Dev could keep a consistent jab, double up on the jab, pop him with a straight right, I can see him earning fucking Norman's respect. Where Norman thinks, hey man, hold on, I can't just be that guy that just try to blow you over. Let me back up a little bit. I can see him backing up some shit, backing up because Dev is popping with a jab with a right hand, and he actually feels that shit. And I'm not gonna, bro. I don't care what the fans say. I don't care about the pillow fist and all that shit, man. Let's be real, man. The guy's been drained for a very long time. Every time he moves up, he hurts somebody. He hurt Regis Prograde. He hurt Regis Prograde. He even hurt Ryan in that second fight, but Ryan was juiced to the gills. I mean, in his second fight at 140, which was the Ryan fight. But Ryan was juiced to the gills. Watch the second round. Dev caught Ryan with a fucking left hook that fucking stumbled his ass. Now, He's not going to be drained. You see the pictures. Look at the thumbnail. You can see this guy. He's now into his full man body. It's not like he's young Dev hitting the pads with Floyd Sr. No, this nigga's looking like a full grown ass man now. So don't be surprised if he hits Norman with some shit that Norman's going to respect, especially once Norman's gas tank get the fading. I'm telling you, man, Norman coming in there like a motherfucking Hemi. He gonna come in there like a motherfucking Hemi engine, bro. But that gas go. He gonna come in strong. He gonna come in fucking strong as shit. But that gas tank around that 6, 7, 8, shit gonna be shitty. Watch. Man, talk about he make his own meals for cutting weight, and now he flying to Saudi Arabia late. Late. Late, nigga. You notice they quiet. They ain't talking about how niggas is over there right now. You, go to Ring Channel. Go to Ring Channel. You see them over there on in Saudi right now getting the flowers? Hell no. Watch them niggas show up extra fucking late, man. I don't want to hear no excuses though. I don't want to hear no excuses about no weight cut. I don't hear no excuses about no niggas rubbing on you with no cream. No, none of that shit, bro. Watch. Watch how big Haney look on fight night. And watch how fast he is on fight night too. I'm telling you, man, he about to pop. He about to pop this nigga, bro. 1-2 down the middle. Ryan was definitely on. Bro, Ryan was on some kamikaze shit, bro. He was trying to knock Devin's head smooth off, but he couldn't do it. He almost got away with it. But Dev, you know, say got a heart of a fucking lion. Never let a hard time humble you, bro. And that's why Dev is fighting a nigga like Norman. You know, to be honest, if there's anybody who deserves to be fighting tune-ups and shit right now, it's Dev. Nigga, you fought a motherfucking nigga that was on Nandrolone and Osterine and overweight. See, they're not gonna tell you this on nobody else's channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you straight up. Cause I don't got time to bullshit. He was on Nandrolone, Osterine, and he was overweight. Nigga, if anything, you could have been like, bro, you know, I need some time. I need to take a time. I need to take about a fucking year, 2 years off. Real shit. But Dev being a nigga that y'all hate. He's like, nah, I'd rather fight this guy. I'd rather fight this guy, Brian Norman, especially coming off of that win with No, I was on a phone call. Yo, shit. Yo, okay. Nah, damn, what the fuck I was saying though. It's gonna be a good fight though, because a lot of people feel like Brian Norman. They feel like Brian Norman's style is bad for Devin. I really feel like Devin's style is bad for Brian Norman. And basing it off of what Top Rank put in front of him, which was a couple boxers like Randall, Bo Chick, or whatever, and those guys gave him fucking problems. I feel like a guy like Devin Haney, his style is it's really bad for him. Man, if you go and watch this guy's normal fights, man, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man. He do not move his head off the line, bro. It's like Pops didn't teach him that. And what it looks like, it's just him and Pops and Buddy who look like Carl Winslow. There's nobody else in the team, man. I wouldn't be surprised if after this fight, Brian Norman, he links up with another coach. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets with like Ronnie Shields or something. Rem- Bookmark this. I wouldn't be surprised if you see motherfucking what's his name? Norman with motherfucking Ronnie Shields or Derek James or some shit after this loss. Because somebody's gonna have to teach him some new shit because Pops Pops don't got it all the way figured out. You see, Dev Pops, niggas get mad at Bill saying, oh, Bill's just a trainer. Bill's training Dev. Bill ain't never. Nah, Bill smart enough to say, "Yeah, you know what? I got some paper, so let me go ahead and put my son next to greatness. Let me put my son next to motherfucking greatness. Floyd Mayweather Sr., Floyd Mayweather Jr. I mean, duh. Wouldn't you put your fucking seed next to fucking great? It's like you playing basketball or your son's playing basketball and you got the paper to go hang out with fucking LeBron James. Have your son get trained by LeBron James. You said the fight not going 12, Dev getting knocked. Nigga, the fight not might go 12 because your dude might get knocked out. Norman might get knocked out. Nigga, Norman might get knocked out. Why y'all acting like only bro? That's what I'm gonna keep on saying. I'm gonna say it bold as ever. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, Norman might be the one that get knocked out. Y'all going into this fight thinking only one person can get knocked out or one person can get hurt. Why are y'all thinking like this? Why are you acting like only one person can get hurt? Man, I just seen Norman. That's what I'm saying. I just seen Norman get hit by niggas y'all ain't never even heard of, bro. I just seen this nigga do the stanky leg by niggas y'all ain't never even heard of, bro. If you bumped into these niggas that dropped Norman, hurt Norman, buzzed him, you bumped into these niggas at the corner store, you won't even know who these niggas are. You know why I think it's like that for him though? That weight cut. Now niggas talking about if everything's on the up and up, if I get a fair shake. If I get a fair shake, whoo, now these niggas is talking about fair shake. Bro, you see my dude Khalid KQ, he got the fucking faith. He all that. He got all that. But these niggas now, today, they talking about if I got a fair shake. Said they act like Norman ain't never been dropped before. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, y'all niggas showing me videos of Dev getting dropped by a nigga that outweighed him and he was on fucking multiple performance enhancing drugs. I can show you motherfucking hold on. Nah, these niggas is tweaking. These niggas is weird. Hold on, these niggas is weird. Hold on. Okay, so this guy Norman have been dropped by guys and hurt by guys y'all don't even know, right? But you telling me he can't get hurt again. His chin didn't healed up. Like y'all say, Devin's chin didn't heal up. So y'all saying his chin healed up. Say using Auntie Showfield's talking points. Yeah, niggas talking about fair shake and shit. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking these guys is talking this fair shake shit because niggas know, man. That shit Devin Art Man and Bill Haney's talking about, that shit's true. That weight cut is for real, man. Niggas is not cutting weight for real, like how they supposed to properly. Niggas is making their own meals. Don't believe me? Go ask. Don't believe me? Don't even ask. Just go watch. Go watch the last video Ring Magazine posted of Brian Norman. He said himself, he said, nigga, I'm making my own fucking meals. I should be a chef and all this shit. Like, nigga, you been a welterweight since you was a kid, bro. Now you a grown ass man talking about you make your own meal. Man, it's a reason why he got touched one little time and his legs start getting up jittering. Go watch that what's the fight? The fight before Jinkasaki, right? Dude hit him with a fucking left hook. That nigga Brian Norman legs get the buckling. You know where that comes from? That comes from not being all the way where you're supposed to be weight wise. That's where it come from. Niggas want they'll tell me, oh Art man, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Nigga, ask guys like Spence, what happens to a fighter when you stay at a weight class for way too long? For way too long. So you think B Normal drained in that fight? The effects of him being in the weight class for that long are showing. It's showing. It's definitely showing. From him huffing and puffing in the Jinkasaki fight, from him getting a stanky leg in the fight before that, the effects definitely gonna show, especially in Saudi. And then on top of that, this nigga, how many drug tests this guy take? He probably on like his 13th drug test right now, huh? Mm. I don't want no excuses after this fight. I really don't. Said now you see now they're gonna prop up motherfucking Norman's fucking opponents. Talking about Quavers was strong was coming off a year layoff. Excuses. There's always something. Said shit, he was huffing and puffing in his training videos going into this fight. The man says he runs one time a week. Bro, this is not shit that I've said. I'm telling you, bro. I'm studying this nigga, bro, like as if I'm fighting this nigga. I listened to all the shit he said. The man says he runs one time a week. 5 miles just once a week. They're about to drown that kid, bro. Dev just got to utilize the clinch and use defense. But let his hands fly. Ultimately, let them hands fly. Give these people a show, Dev, but don't give them too much of a show. Give them, give them a little something, though. Let them know that you back on top. It's always something, man. When you post Brian Norman, actually, Brian Norman is the only fighter. When you post his old fights, niggas consider that fucking trolling. Ain't that something? It's not like we posted a no contest. You know what I mean? I mean, besides that bull chicken, that's a no contest, but not for no pads. You know what I mean? We posted old clips of this nigga fights, and niggas is mad at us because this nigga skills. I just want to know how. When did he get better? Fighting three flat-footed guys in a row means he got better. Does that mean he got better? So man, a couple pros that I fuck with, right? They told me straight up. They said, man, that nigga Jin Kasaki, that nigga Jin Kasaki is somebody that was coming around the top rank gym getting beat up on in sparring. Niggas was literally using him as a walking punching bag. And this is the guy that he's believing his own hype, him beating him. This nigga believing his own hype, talking about that's knockout of the fucking decade. Bro, I'm not lying, nigga. I make art. I make art of many boxers. I have pro clientele. These niggas told me that this guy, Jin Kasaki, is somebody that was getting his ass tossed around like a motherfucking joint. I mean, a fucking blunt, a backwood in a motherfucking trap. They was passing that nigga around. He's a nobody, bro. He's a bum. You know the word that my brother OP's hate? A bum? He's a fucking bum. Let's not be fucking, let's be real, man. Jin Kasaki's a bum. And the fact that you niggas is comparing that to Devin Haney is just, is totally disrespectful. And that's just gonna hit y'all after the fight. Like, yeah, we was tweaking. Jin Kasaki, totally different fighters. I mean, why would we think that? You said, nah, it don't bother me at all. It don't bother you? Okay. Well, it bothered, what's his name? O Peace. I know you seen your brother O Peace. This man on the timeline talking about some, oh yeah, man. Dev calling somebody a bum isn't trash talk. Nigga, then what the fuck is it? I don't know. I don't know. Said apparently B Norm don't lift weights. Nigga, I can pull up footage of this nigga lifting weights. I could pull up footage of this nigga Brian Norman lifting weights. I was just watching the training video of him today. This nigga do be lifting weights. But he doing these old country strong workouts, making his own meals. Hey, running one time a week. Hey, it really felt to me like he banking on power, bro. He banking on a knockout. I don't believe that I'm gonna go in there and try to outbox Haney shit. I don't even think he believe that. I think he just it sound good. It sound good on the camera in front of all them people. Oh yeah. If Dev wanna bang, we could bang. If Dev wanna box, shout it, we can box. Shout it. Nigga, hell nah. Nobody believe that. Do y'all really believe this nigga's gonna outbox Dev? I think I'm gonna be real. Since we getting closer to the fight, like Dev said, I'm gonna have to say he a bum. No, I ain't gonna say Norman a bum, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Norman, he didn't drink the top rank Kool-Aid. He drank the top rank fucking Kool-Aid, man. And what I mean by that is that he done fought all these niggas on top rank, these cans, and he really believe this shit. He really believe that he's like some type of elite boxer because he beat on a motherfucking nigga named Jin Kasaki, bro. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Dev stopped this little nigga, man. He was drinking the fucking top rank Kool-Aid. He believed his own hype. This nigga said he got knocked out of the decade because he knocked out fucking Jin Kasaki. Jin Kasaki. Nah, he ain't knock out no fucking Errol Spence Jr., pound for pound fighter. No, he knocked out Jin Kasaki. Somebody that what's that dude that Gary Russell about to fight? Dude, Gary Russell fight knocked this. Yeah, bro, nobody talking about that. And nobody's talking about that. This nigga said he has knockout of the fucking century. I mean, a decade knocking out fucking Jin Kasaki. And look, I'm just so cool. I can knock you out with the right hand or the left hand. The left hand or the right hand. Nigga, bro, put my uncle put my uncle against them niggas, man. He'll knock him out too, bro. Let's be real, man. I ain't saying he not a talented fighter. I ain't saying Norman not a talented fighter. But nigga, You drinking the top ranked Kool-Aid, nigga. There's a big step up between Jin Kasaki and Devin Haney, bro. Them niggas got his head pumped all the way up, bro. Imagine beating a video game on easy mode, and then talking shit. Y'all ever play y'all niggas, y'all play video games online and shit, right? Y'all ever play video games where you just playing like story mode and shit like that, and you play a little multiplayer, with the little computer on easy mode. You think you got it. Oh, yeah, I'm cold. I'm cold. And then you hop online and then you play a real player and that nigga cook your ass and humble you real quick. Have you sitting like, damn, maybe I gotta hold on. That little move didn't work. That move didn't work. That's what it's gonna be like for Norman. He gonna hop in this game thinking it's still easy. He's gonna think it's still on easy mode. And he gonna find out. It's not on easy mode, player. Top ranked, all top ranks gonna say, hey nigga, I need my 30%. And we got this thing going on with Tubi. We're gonna put you on the lineup after the clean version of Baby Boy. Nah, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. But nah, Brian Norman, he got about 4 rounds. He got about 4 rounds for real. If he don't, he's gonna get frustrated. He's gonna go for broke. Dev's gonna pop shot his ass. Then he gonna mix it up with him, and then Dev's just gonna ultimately just win on cards for real. For real. Let's be real. We all know Dev's gonna win on cards. Dev winning by UD is not gonna be surprising to y'all. Y'all won't be surprised. Said people not thinking Norman can't get hurt is crazy. I know. Niggas is thinking, oh, Norman can't get hurt because Devin can't punch and this and that. All right, bro. These niggas about to fight with some small ass fucking gloves. Norman about to go into a round that he ain't never been in before. 11-12 in a foreign country where he not even getting acclimated to the weather properly because this nigga not even over there yet. Haney might stop dude. He might stop him. Don't fall in love with Brian Norman's muscles because it's not gonna be there next week. I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop falling in love with a nigga physique, bro. I see y'all looking, bro. They looking at Brian Norman and they seeing him with the fucking muscles on his back and he punching the bag like Clubber Lang. Ah, ah, ah. You know what I'm saying? With the left hand or the right hand. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that shit, right? Nigga, come fight week, nigga. All that shit's gonna be gone, bro. Gone. Over. Niggas gonna be talking about some cream. They rub some cream on them. He go pull a Schofield on you niggas. Nah, hope not. I always want to wish that on him. I hope he don't put. I hope he don't come here on some. They done rub some cream on me, nigga. I'm sick. I don't want to hear nothing like that. Just go ahead and make weight, player. Don't cry about no drug testing. No, none of that. Said people picking Norman ain't been in no true two pre-2020. He been at 147 for a minute. Bro, he been at 147 since he was a kid. You can't stay at the weight classes forever, bro. You can't stay at the weight classes forever, nigga. See, Dev, he started out at like 130, 135. You know what I'm saying? 140. Now he's at 147. This kid, he's been at 147 forever. He making his own meals. This nigga talking about he made weight. See, that's how you know he green. That's how you know he green. Because this nigga talking about he made weight eating fucking Pizza Hut and fucking Taco Bell and shit like that. And the only reason why he was able to make weight doing that type of shit is because he was young, a young guy, young nigga. He could do that shit. Your metabolism's different, way different. But now he's getting older, and his body. It's like he's really fighting his body for real. Brian Dober really fight his body because he a short, stocky dude. He really want to be like a 154, 160 type nigga for real, for real. But he's trying to fight his body to be a 147 pounder, a career 47 pounder. Like nigga, nah, no, stop it. He trying to be a career 47 pounder, nigga. That shit is not gonna work, bro. Say nigga, it's not about looking, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, Khalil, it's not about looking drained. It's about performing. Norman even said it himself in an interview, and I'm so surprised that he said this. I could clip this, but I'm like, I'm tired of clipping shit and proving my point because it don't even matter. Brian Norman already said it. He said, man, I made weight. I just didn't feel good that fight. I made weight, but I didn't feel good that fight. Eating this Taco Bell, eating this Pizza Hut. And what the fuck you think he about to do going to Saudi this time? With no nutritionist, no nothing. With a missed flight. Possible missed flight, allegedly. Right? Meanwhile, Dev, he already is Saudi. That nigga over here is Saudi training with weighted fucking vest on his fucking on his fucking legs and his chest, just training. Looking like he just stepped out the fucking hyperbolic chamber, nigga. Said press conference day before he gonna look dry. I'm telling you, that nigga gonna look so sick, bro. Y'all gonna be so sick looking at this nigga like, damn, bro. Damn, damn, bro. This nigga says he makes his own meals. What you think? What you gonna pack yourself up some hamburger fucking helper and go out there to Saudi? Boy, they gonna go over there. Oh, son, don't eat that. They probably poison you. Don't eat that, son. Don't eat this. Oh, it's gonna be some interesting times, man. I wish I was over there. I want to see this shit. I want to see this shit. He said he makes his own meals to cut weight. You packed your own meal on a flight to Saudi, all the way to Saudi? What you gonna be eating, Blair? And you expect to perform at the highest level? Hey man, Dev might get that KO. I'm not here to convince nobody. I swear I'm not here to convince nobody. Don't clip this. Don't clip this to say, hey, Art Man, convince me. Please don't. Please don't. Keep your pick with Brian Norman. Please do. This is why niggas is saying if we get a fair shake, because niggas know they gonna go over there and get sick. Nigga, you said Dev eat peach cobbler. Hey, that nigga Brian Norman about to make weight eating fucking beef jerky on the fucking flight. Hey man, where do you think is at? Where them boys at? Them boys still not in Saudi, right? Them boys still not in Saudi. I'm looking for this tweet, man. I'm looking for his tweet, man. His one of his manager, you know, the lady that was yelling, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" You know, when I was screaming when they was getting yoked up by the security, you know. So she said that these guys were supposed to be flying out on Saturday. Where I don't see that there. I don't see that they flown out because today's Sunday, and I see Coach talking to Mill City Boxing. Okay, here it is. No fucking way. No way. No way she just dropped this gem in my look. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. Hey, money overly good on Haney. Cause look what she just I want y'all to see this. This ain't no troll account either. Fuck. So this account right here, hold on. I gotta change the hold on. So this chick, Jolene Mizone, she said he is booked to leave on November 17th. That's plenty of time. This is her. This is her profile picture. I know y'all can barely see it, so I'm just reading it to you. But I know you can see this. She said November 17th, she is the president of Fighters First Management. So yeah, I was right. I guess she's Brian Norman's manager. The 17th? And the fight is on the 22nd. Bro, on the 17th. He's leaving for Saudi on the 17th. Man, my high ass thought that she said that nigga was leaving this last Saturday. No way. Please, that gotta be a typo. No way. Nah, I just asked her. I want to confirm this. I'm like, is this a typo? Hey, I'm not, bro. So when I say this, When I say this on the timeline, and people be like, "Oh man, you trolling." Y'all just seen the real, footage. That ain't me just. I swear I ain't trolling. That's not no troll account. I just showed you the woman account. That's Brian Norman's manager, allegedly. This is what they got going on. He leaving on the 17th, y'all. They got to figure it out. Said they left today. Senior's been saying they leaving on the 9th. He said it today on Mill City. Hopefully, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully, that's what I'm actually. This is a typo. If that's what you're saying, that's what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be a typo because there's no way a nigga would leave on the 17th. Okay, I can't wait for this fight though. It's about to be lit. Said that's disrespectful. No, I don't. I think that's a typo. I really believe that's a typo. I don't think that's the truth. She must be. I don't know. She must be trying to mislead the people because there's no way. There's no way that the nigga would be leaving on the 7th. That would be doing your fighter a disservice if you would book his flight for the fucking 17th. No way. A side note though, y'all see how that dude? Y'all see how that dude Virgil talk about they want 10 billion? Niggas talking about they want 10 million to fight Boots. That shit crazy. And then he talking about he want to fight Errol Spence, coming off of almost about to be 3 year layoff. Hell no. This nigga Bud about to fight 3 times before Earl Spence fought once. And this nigga talking about some, yeah, this is the dream fight he want to fight with Earl Spence Jr. He would have fight Errol Spence Jr. as payback for watching Mikey Garcia get his ass beat for pillar to post. Errol Spence beat the shit out of Mikey Garcia. That was not a fair fight. I really don't even go back and watch that fight for real because I was just like, damn, like that was just like a dog like ass whipping. Like it's like seeing a fucking pit bull fucking maul a fucking chihuahua. Like this nigga was just beating the shit out of this nigga. But around that fight, that's when people started saying, hey, what's up with Errol Spence power? Why he couldn't stop this guy? Y'all think do y'all feel like that could possibly be because he's staying at the weight class for too long? Or Errol Spence wasn't just a power puncher for real? But I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to see Errol Spence versus Virgil, bro. Like that's just crazy. I haven't seen this nigga Errol Spence fight in like almost 3 years, bro. And he fighting coming off. He about to fight a guy coming off of fucking stoppages and shit, and fucking 12 round wars and shit. Active as hell. Hell nah. And Errol Spence talking about no tune up, no tune up. Nigga, I respect the no tune up, but nigga, 3 years, my nigga, 3 years, nigga, you need a tune up. The fuck you talk? This nigga Errol Spence is crazy. I fuck with Errol Spence and I respect it, but nigga, no tune ups after 3 years, and now you want to go in here and fight some dude who just stopped Lubin. I mean, Lubin is a little washed, but Errol Spence ain't no spring chicken his damn self. So it's like Why would you want to put yourself in a position like that? At least see where your hands is at. He said it's not a bad fight. Spence is back. Yeah, it's not a bad fight for Ortiz because Ortiz. The reason why Ortiz wants this fight because he's looking at that like this is an easy lick. This is a big respectable name. Everybody love Errol Spence. We can fight at we can fight at Texas. We can fight at Jerry's World. I could do him in. I could do him in like he did Mikey Garcia, but worse. I could stop him worse than fucking Crawford did. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling. Errol, my nigga. I'm just not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Get a tune up in. Can we at least see what Errol's hands looking like? Like what y'all gonna be doing? Pulling up footage from 2019 of Errol Spence fighting to say, oh yeah, this version of Errol Spence gonna show up. Nigga, we don't know what version of Errol Spence gonna show up. This nigga got some dreads and some more shit now. We don't know what version of Errol Spence gonna show up. Said special fight Charlo for nigga. That could be the tune-up fight because both of them niggas coming off a damn 3 year layoffs. Can Errol beat any real fighter ever again? We don't even know. We don't know. And nobody's saying that as like no disrespect. I'm saying all this out of love as just being a boxing fan. Like, why would you want to be in a position where your favorite fighter tries to jump back in the game and get cooked by a young nigga that's already on the rise? After a 2 year layoff, almost three, ain't no paperwork either. So that we know of. He said so Errol should fight Charlo. I don't know. I don't know what Errol should do. It's up to Errol what he want to do. It's his career. Anyways, I'll support it. I'll support whatever Errol Spence do because he a real nigga. But just me personally, I just feel like he should get a tune up in. Errol should fight Lubin. Errol beat Virgil or what? I don't know. I don't think that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know what version of Errol Spence gonna show up. We don't know what version of Errol Spence. But anyways, um, he said strictly about layoff arrows because sometimes a layoff could be good, but sometimes it can't. Keith Thurman tried to take all these layoffs. He almost got his ass knocked out by what's his name, Josecito Lopez, after taking all them damn layoffs. Anyways, I'm out of here. OurBetterApparel.com, best boxing merch in the game.